Oh no, it's 4 way. It's 4 way Tabitha. 2 with Julie. 6. But that baby did. No, she wasn't at it. She don't know bonus. No, Q1 is really not a bonus, but anyways, there's 7. A whole bunch, that's all it is. Yeah, a bunch. Then she got Elvin and Jamaica all the time. And then the 4 he got, some 6 or 5, however many he got with this girl. Oh, Barbara. Oh. That nigga got too many grandchildren to act like she can't reach out to none of them. It always follows. She the tree. She the tree, and she the reason. She the lie. And then all of us, every time, all together, we always do. And I go onto the league and with all so my grandpa, ain't no way I'm going to sit in the church. In my grandpa, ain't one way at the church and doing it around them and home. We better than
taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff. The Ohio State Buckeyes.
All y'all
keep their championship reigns alive.
I don't care what the six can. I don't want to do the same thing.
Thank you. More like that.
Yes. This was best when I woke up. I don't go to the church. No. I don't think it. None of these things for okay. I keep saying it's like 16. I think it's my nose too.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled number 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play called how aggressive will it be? The back's got it. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the run.
The defensive coordinator this week is always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
And then people gonna be looking at
it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, the opening drive is now 3rd and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can. Sometimes just hand the ball off to your running back, have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This one's going to be spotted down just outside the 4-yard line. Hey guys, up front line up. It's 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes a quick catch. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Offense setting the tone early.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Hard running through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient, prolific quarterback under center.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some things, giving the running back room to run the first down. Plays like this is open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think they're going to run. Maybe play action, maybe pull that one.
2nd down after that run the previous play. The shotgun running play call. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to break the tempo. And at first down, they go right back to him. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's a tackle block, first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a first set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I think always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
6th play of the drive coming up. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 7. The offense sets now with 1st and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled there by the defense. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it into the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution on a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in a run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with a touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple trick for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple of blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get it down. The game moves the ball plus 40.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great complement to what you want to do around the football. It's a great chance of getting enough points on the board when this game's ended.
They're trying to run inside, but nowhere to go. Notre Dame goes to the line quickly. Keeping it on the ground here.
God bless you, babe.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Try to add a lead now with PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set it out to the offense, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down. What will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. A running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line did a good job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to Curry. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. And they're finally able to stop them. The great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards on the 1st down. I think in the process, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want. When you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule and you get ready for that next play.
Gain to 2nd and medium. Direct snap to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So now it's 3rd and short for 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Tries to get to the running back. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it a bit. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
From the shotgun to hand off. They're gaining some breathing room now, tackling the 26. Notre Dame moves the line quickly. Quarterback going to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the punt.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They're going to run it here. Howard right past the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to 43. 2nd down after that previous play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the 1st half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities, and just keep winning the battle up front.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, that wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway right there by this defense.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Buckeye offense on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. He'll set the offense up to 31. Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had a couple on the last drive, and it ended up quite well with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere like getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's exactly what defense coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
2nd down, going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get it down, but he crosses midfield, stops the ball at 44. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for completion at all.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Was it too far over everyone's head and incomplete?
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming.
Can't connect with the long throw, incomplete, a 4th down stop. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football up to the 25-yard line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Needed the time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense is able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their yards. Gave him a chance in a really nice game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a quick grab. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll try to move the chains here on the perimeter. Moves his way for a first down at the 35.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. So the ball in midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the tailback's got it again. Not much on that play, brought down short. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for the loss of yardage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field.
Whoa.
Here comes a
Yeah.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that.
ATL Buckeye.
For how to be physical on
Yeah.
defense.
You watching that, Ben?
Running back has it on a screen now. Running through the tackle. They bring him down after a short game.
It's tied up. So I got the ball right now.
The offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back of being able to pick
In
up some positive yards here on this play.
third quarter. 2:30 left, 14-14.
From their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's stopped and he gets the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times they're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Again, makes it a second and medium. Off the arc now, clock to the right. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He's across the 25. Touchdown, Irish. He'll take the lead in the second half. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's in his lead running back type play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they've put something together in this drive. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to 34.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams in this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They get there on the ground. And they stop him. I think it's short of the first down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see what he can do.